The following broadcast is a special presentation from Board Sports Network. Any dissemination or sharing of this video is highly encouraged and is much appreciated. Enjoy.
Good evening, Demolition Derby fans, and welcome to the Labor Day Smashdown presented by Board Sports Network, your leader in board sports entertainment. We have a great field tonight of 23 drivers spanning across this country as well as Canada, as we have drivers from Wisconsin down to Texas and from Colorado over to Connecticut, and even one driver from Canada. So all 23 drivers are going to be fighting for that grand prize of a free copy of Demolition Derby Smashdown provided by Keith Avalon at Plaay Games as well as Board Sports Network. Let's go down to the pits and get a little more information on these drivers. Thanks, Casey. Like you said, we got 23 drivers from all around the country fighting for that grand prize of that copy of Demolition Derby Smashdown. Like you said, we have a driver from Canada, we have drivers from Wisconsin, Texas, Florida, New York, all over the place. We even got a father-son duo in Xander Edstrom and David Edstrom. So that's going to be pretty interesting to see how they go after each other. Are they going to team up and take on the field, or are they going to turn on each other quick for that grand prize? We've even got two local Indiana boys here on the track tonight who've been talking trash to each other back and forth, so it's going to be fun to see if they meet up in the main and if that grand prize is going to stay here in Indiana or if it's going to go nationwide. But let's take it back on up to you, let you do the driver introductions, and let's get this show underway. Thanks a lot for that update, Casey. It looks like they're down in the pits. They're ready to go. They're antsy. They are fired up. So let's go ahead and take a look at our driver introductions and see who all is in this Demolition Derby Smashdown. In Heat 1, we have Thomas the Tominator Redmond, along with Arnold the Assassin Hunter, Double J, James Jones, Jeff Leadfoot Turner, the Texas Tornado Joe Boudry, Xander Mean Machine Edstrom, and his father, the Boneyard Beast David Edstrom. Also in Heat 1 is Bob the Basher Supernant, who is our youngest competitor. We have BJ Highway 1977 Sejcora, Rob Gitch Gallimore, our Canadian participant, Indians fanatic Ron Nixa, and Beaver Cleaver David Thrin. And in Heat 2 we have 11 drivers, starting off with Pete P. Jet Manzalillo, Drum Boy Brandon Baker, local Indiana boy, Magic Drop Patrick Devlin, our other Indiana boy Charles Ramrod Porter, Cast Iron James Cast will be out there tonight, as well as Bill Conqueror Mazon, the technician Christopher Day looking to slice and dice his way around this field, Charlie the Banker Seychelles, Pete the Cat Stevens, the Doctor Derek Jones, and Smash Johnson Thompson. So now that we know who is in the field, everybody is ramped up, ready to go. But first things first, let's take it down to our announcer. Let's play the national anthem before we get those engines started. Will everybody please rise, remove your caps, and join us in honoring our country by playing our national anthem. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the moment you have all been waiting for. Gentlemen, start your engines. I can barely hear myself think as those engines start to fire up and the first competitors of Heat 1 make their way out to the track. First, while they are making their way out there, let's go ahead and go over the rules for tonight's Labor Day Smashdown. The rules are very simple. Each car gets 7 external hit points and 6 internal hit points. So once they accumulate 7 external hit points or 6 internal hit points, they are eliminated from the action. If an attack is lost twice in a row, that is, if an internal damage takes away an attack and then another internal damage targets that same attack once again, 2 points internal point damage will be added. If a car is stalled after 2 minutes, so after 2 turns, that car is eliminated from the event. Paybacks are allowed, and those will be decided by the decider die. Showdowns are automatically accepted. You cannot get away from them. The top 6 from both heats will move on to the main event. There will be a repair round before the main event. Bonuses can be used once in the main. They will not be used in Heat 1 or Heat 2, and those will be decided by the decider die. And the last man standing will win the grand prize of a copy of Demolition Derby Smashdown. So now that we have gone over the rules, it looks like the drivers are out there on the track. They are ready to go, so let's go down to the arena and get tonight's action underway. So our first heat of the evening is getting ready to start up as we have Redmond, Jones, Hunter, Turner, Boudry, Edstrom, Supernant, Sejkura, Thrin, Nixa, and Gallimore. Redmond is in the 71 Bessler Coupe. Hunter is in the 64 Senator Business Sedan. Turner is in the 72 Iconoclast Business Coupe. Jones is in the 73 Puma Sport Sedan. Boudry is in the 61 Gold Crown Sedan. Xander Edstrom is in the 72 Gold Crown Coupe Deluxe. His father, David Edstrom, is in the 71 Luxus Town Car. Bob Supernan is in the 69 Jupiter Coupe. Sejkura is in the 72 Freedom 500 Sedan Classic. Gallimore is in the 69 Royal Sedan. Nixa is in the 65 National Sedan. And Thrin is in the 76 Senator 66 Coupe. So first up will be Redmond, the Tominator, 6'2". He will cause damage to himself as he tried to get things started early on here and ends up causing damage to himself. Next up will be Arnold, the Assassin Hunter, 5'1". Ooh, he is going to steamroll into the car with the most amount of external damage, which is the Tominator. Hunter delivers 3 external to the Tominator and 2 internal. So Thomas Redmond is in a hard spot already as he is going to lose 2 attacks. He will lose the rope-a-dope and the backup light. Tough start to the event by Redmond. As next up will be Jeff Turner, 1-3. He is going to avoid any damage. He hits that ND, so he is just driving around trying to keep himself safe here early on. And we will come to James Double J Jones, 1-1. Will be an external to the car with the most amount of external damage. That'll be to Redmond. Redmond already in a bad spot with 5 external and 2 internal damage. We'll go to the next column and start off with Joe Boudry, the Texas Tornado, 6'5". He hits a skid. He is a C driver. And, Boudry is going to stall. So Boudry is on the clock here. He has 2 minutes in order to get that car going again. Next up will be Xander Edstrom, 4-6. That is a car chart. He is 0 damage. 3, he is going to deliver an external damage to Supernaut. So Supernaut with a chance for payback here if he chooses to take it. Next up will be the father, David Boneyard Beast Edstrom. He will roll a 2-3. He will avoid any damage here early on as he is just scooting around the track and wanting to make himself as invisible as possible right now. Bob's Supernaut. Up next, Edstrom attacked him, so Supernaut will do a payback 2-5. That is going to be a skid. He's a C, and nothing will come of it. We go to Sejkora. 2-2 is an external and internal to the car with the most amount of damage, but no one has it yet. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That'll be to Nixa, as Nixa will suffer an internal damage and he will lose attack 3. Next up will be the Canadian Gitch Gallimore. 4-4 is an external delivered, received, internal delivered, and received to the car with the least amount of external damage. That'll be either Thrin or Sejkora. So that'll be to Thrin. So that was external and internal. And external, I'm sorry, yes, Gallimore, external, internal, so both Gallimore will lose attack 3, and Thrin will lose 6. Next up will be Nixa. We'll see if he goes after Sejkora. He will, and that is a 5-3 for Nixa. And he will not do any damage as he goes after Sejkora, but ends up turning at the last minute. We're going to see if Thrin goes after Gallimore. He will with a 1-4. That is an external delivered to Gallimore. So after 1 minute of action here, the car that is in the worst spot right now is Redmond. Few cars out there skating around just trying to jockey for position and trying to avoid any damage here early on as we get set here for minute number 2. And starting us off here in minute number 2 will be Double J James Jones. 2-6 is a car check. Jones is 0 damage. And he will deliver an external 2-1-2 to Hunter, the Assassin. Now will be Sejkora. 5-3 is an external delivered, received, internal delivered, received to a car with the most amount of external damage. That is to Redmond. So external and internal. Sejkora gets one as well. So let's see what Sejkora loses. He loses attack 5. Redmond will lose attack 4, so he is still in it, but he is barely limping along as he now has 6 external damage points. We go to Hunter, and next we go to the Assassin, Arnold Hunter. He will pay back. Jones here with a 4-3. No, he will not. He is going to skate around and try to avoid some damage here as he becomes ND. And now we go to Redmond, who is on very thin ice. He has a chance to pay back Sejkora. He will with a 6-2. And oh no, Redmond goes after Sejkora, but ends up hurting himself in the process. And we have our first elimination as Thomas the Tominator Redmond. Car has just failed him. So Thomas Redmond is out of the action after minute number 2. Tough break for Thomas Redmond as we go to column number 2 here. And we'll start off with Leadfoot Turner, 3-5. See where he's at on here. Leadfoot Turner, 3-5 is a skid. He is a C driver. Oh no, we go to the unusual results table. 51, Showdown, with the car with the least amount of external damage, and the winner will kill the opponent. So since these two are still skating around, or avoiding any damage, nothing can be done to him until it comes to their turn. So his only target is Xander Edstrom. We go to our showdown chart. C versus C is a 46. So if Turner rolls a 46 or less, he will eliminate Edstrom. Here it is, the showdown. They are screaming at each other. 51! Edstrom wins! Turner Leadfoot has been knocked out, as Edstrom kills Turner. Two have been eliminated now in minute number 2. These guys are really going hard for that grand prize. Next up will be David Edstrom. 5-4. That is an external delivered, external received, internal received. The car with the least amount of external damage. Edstrom, his son, is the only one he can go after. So Xander Edstrom will get an 5-4. Will get an external. David, Dad Edstrom, will get an external and an internal as well. So Dad, the boneyard beast, got the worst of it there, as he will lose attack 3. Xander Edstrom has a chance to repay his father there. Let's see if he will do it. No, he will not. He's going to take pity on dear old Dad. But actually, Nixa is still going around. So Edstrom, Xander, his son, is going to go back after the dad. 2-3. And that'll be an external delivered, an internal received. So them two just going back and forth. Now, Nikstra is back into the action now. 2-1. He is going to deliver 2 external to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to David Boneyard Beast Edstrom. He now has 4 external points as we go to the third column. And Beaver Cleaver Thrin will be up first. 3-4. He will deliver an external to the car with the most amount of external damage, and that'll be Gitch Gallimore. And Supernant Bob the Basher will be up next. 4-3 is an external delivered, external received, and internal delivered to a car of his choosing, which will be 1, 2, which will be Beaver Cleaver. So external and internal. Supernant will have an external of his own, and Cleaver will lose another internal here, as that is Thrin. He will lose attack 1. Now we come up to Joe Boudry, who is currently stalled. He will need an even die roll to get that car going again. He does not. He stays stalled. He's got 1 more minute to get that car rolling. And we come to Gitch Gallimore. Let's see if he repays Beaver Cleaver here. He will. 4-3. That is just going to be an external delivered. So Cleaver with 3 external of his own. And after 3 minutes of action, we are down to 10 drivers. Great action so far here in heat number 1. As we are down to 10, 4 more to go. And we will have half of our main figured out for the evening. Let's go ahead and get these cars back out there on the track. And Joe Boudry in that 61 Gold Crown sedan, the Texas Tornado, gets 1 more shot here to get that car going. And he will! Boudry gets it going. And we will see what damage he can do. He's still got a pretty clean car out there. 5-4 is external delivered received, internal delivered received to the car with the least amount of external damage. And that will be the Mean Machine, Xander Edstrom. So an external, internal. Boudry receives an external, internal. So we'll go ahead and check and see what Boudry loses. He loses attack 5. We will see what Xander Edstrom loses. He will lose attack 2. So Xander Edstrom will have a chance there to repay him as we move on to Bob the Basher. 4-2 is external delivered to the car with the most amount of external damage, and that is to David Edstrom. That gives him his 5th external damage. We move on to Xander Edstrom, who has a chance here to repay Boudry, and he won't at this time. 5-5. That is going to be a skid, and that will be a stall for Xander Edstrom. So he is on the clock for 2 minutes. As David Edstrom is up now, and we're going to see if he's going to repay Supernaut, and he will. 2-1 will be 2 external delivered, but an internal of his own. So let's see what he loses, and he will lose attack 1. Now we go on to column 2, and Beaver Cleaver will be looking to take a shot at Zechkora here. As who is out there? The Assassin Hunter is looking to find position in order to attack. Thrin, 6-3. He cannot do anything. He has lost the roundabout. Now we come up to Hunter, who finally shows his face. Still with a fairly clean car, 4-3, and he's going to go in hiding once again. And he may be on the clock since he is sandbagging. He's got 2 minutes in order to do something. I think he's been in hiding for quite a while now. Now we come up to Zechkora, whose only target right now is Thrin. Zechkora will deliver an external and 2 internal. Big hit there. 3-2. That was Zechkora. 3-2. Oh, no. He only delivers 3-2. The shotgun blast is 3 external. So that gives Thrin 6 external. One more and he is gone. We go to Nixa now. 1-1 is an external and internal delivered to a car with the most amount of external damage. That'll be Gitch Gallimore. So Nixa, 1-1, will be external and internal delivered to Gallimore. Let's see what Gallimore loses. He will lose 1. Find him out here on the track right there. We're going to see if Gallimore is going to go back at Nixa. Payback he will, 3-1, but he won't be able to do anything. He has lost the out of the blue. We go to Jones. James, Double J Jones, 4-1 is 2 external delivered to the car with the most amount of damage, and that is Gitch Gallimore. Gallimore with 6 external points as we are 3 minutes into the action. We will go ahead and shuffle these cards up. Thomas Redmond has 2 minutes in order to hit somebody. If he doesn't hit somebody after 2 minutes, he is sandbagging and he is going to be eliminated. Or not Thomas Redmond, the assassin. Forget who that is, Arnold Hunter. So there is our first stall. That looks to be Hunter. And the Mean Machine. here trying to get his car going once again, and he will. So Xander Edstrom gets that 72 Gold Crown Coupe Deluxe running once again. 3-5. He will hit a skid. C4. And he will go after somebody, but ends up hurting himself as his father. Somehow they keep ending up right next to each other. The Boneyard Beast going out 3-2. He cannot do anything. Now we have Hunter, the Assassin. See if he will go after someone here. 4-3. He does not. So he got, all these cards were randomly drawn, and Hunter ended up getting the driver with a lot of NDs, especially in the 4 column. So he's got 1 more minute to hit somebody, as Sashkura is out next. 3-1. External delivered and 2 internal. 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. To the Mean Machine, Xander Edstrom. Edstrom will lose another attack, and he loses number 5 as he is down to 5 external. Just like his father, the Boneyard Beast. Now we move on to Thren. 1 more external hit, and he is done. 3-6 is a car check. That is 6 external. This is not good for him, as he is going to stall. So Thren stalls. The 2-minute clock is on for him as we move on to Double J. James Jones, 6-1. He will, he goes after, actually either of them, it doesn't matter. He gets an external and internal of his own, and he will lose attack 3, the nick of time. And we go to Gitch Gallimore, who is hanging on by a thread here. 2-2 is, an external delivered and 2 internal delivered to the car with the least amount of external damage. That is to Double J. Good hit there. As external, internal, internal. So, great move there by Gitch, as now we go to Jones, and he loses 6. And, he hits 6 again, so he hits another internal. That is 4 for him. Oh my, that was a big shot there by Gallimore as we go to Nixa. 5-3. He is going to go into hiding. And he has 2 minutes in order to hit somebody. Now we go to Bob the Basher. 3-2. This is going to be a big hit. 3-2, the Hood Jammer. He is going to deliver 2 external and 2 internal to Boudry. So 2 external, 2 internal to the Texas Tornado. Boudry loses. He will lose attack 4 and attack 3. Boudry, his only option is go after Bob the Basher. 6-5, but he is going to skid as C1. He will still deliver an external to Bob the Basher. So 4 minutes of action gone. We move on to minute number 5. Here on the Labor Day Derby Smashdown. Try to mix these up real good to get that father-son duo away from each other. And first up will be Bob the Basher, starting minute number 5. Still does not have any internal damage, but he's got 5 external. So 2-4 is 2 external delivered to the car with the least amount of external damage. That is Jones. So good hit there. As we move on to Beaver Cleaver Thren, who has 6 external. 1 more external hit to him, and he will be out. 3. I'm sorry, he was stalled. Let's see if he even gets unstalled here. He does not, so he stays stalled for 1 more minute. And we go on to Double J. See if he is going to pay back Bob the Basher. He will. 4-3. And that is 2 external delivered. And Bob the Basher is out. 4-3. and Double J will receive an internal of his own. That is 5 internal unless he rolls a 3 or a 6, and then he is out. 3! Double J is gone. So that big hit damaged him internally, and that is his 6th internal point. So Kamikaze into Bob the Basher, and Supernaut and Jones are both out. So Jones went with that huge payback and ended up damaging them both. As we go to the Hunter, or the Assassin, Arnold Hunter, he has to attack somebody, or he has to go after Thren here. He has to make contact. If he hits another ND, he is gone. 5-3, and he will stay in this as he knocks out Cleaver. Cleaver gone. There might be some controversy there, as the Assassin snooped around there enough in order to save his car. And it looks like people are upset with him. As he said, that might be his whole strategy all along, is just to skirt around and go into a little bit of hiding, but he better be careful because after 2 minutes he is gone. Now we come up to the Boneyard Beast with 5 external and 2 internal damage. Oh, keep rolling my dice off the table. 6-2 will be, an external delivered, 2 internal delivered to the car with the most amount of external damage. That will be Boudry. So 6-2 will be external, internal, internal. So we'll go ahead and mark them just in case. But Boudry, if he hits a 3, 5, or 6, he is out. 6. Boudry's gone. Tough break for him. But we are down to 6 cars. But we're going to go ahead and finish out this last minute. Seshkora is up. His only target will be Boneyard Beast, 4-2, and he will deliver an external, and that is 6th external damage for Boneyard Beast. Now we go to Gitch Gallimore, who is hanging on by a thread here with 6 external damage. 2-4, that's going to be external, delivered, and received to the car with the most amount of damage. That'll be Edstrom, Mean Machine. So 2-4 will be an external. Gallimore is out. So 2-4, Edstrom will receive an internal. 4, he will lose number 4. So in this last minute of action, Gallimore is gone. So only 5 cars from this group will make it out, as Edstrom is not going to be able to do anything because Nixa is just out there driving around trying to avoid damage. But Nixa has to go after Xander here. 1-5, he is going to skid. 4, and he'll hit Edstrom, but he'll hurt himself in the process. But he stays alive, and that will do it for heat number 1. So we've got Arnold the Assassin, Hunter, David Boneyard Beast Edstrom, BJ Highway 1977 Seshkora, Xander Mean Machine Edstrom, and Ron the Indians Fanatic Nixa. Still in this, or have made it to the main event. So we will go ahead and get them cleared off the track and get ready for heat number 2. So as they are cleaning up the carnage left over from heat number 1, I just want to take a moment and thank our sponsor for tonight's event, Biddy Beer. Biddy Beer, the best beer your money can buy. A lot of exciting action there. A little bit of controversy from the Assassin Hunter, who was skirting around there, trying to avoid damage, taking evasive maneuvers. Nobody could target him, and then he just struck and knocked out, I believe it was it Jones that he knocked out? May have to go to the tape on that. Actually, how about we go down to the pits and get a little bit of a feel of how the climate is down there right now. Thanks, Casey. Oh boy, things are really getting hot down here. As the assassin drove his car off of the track, you know, very little bit of damage to him, but everybody was coming after him, calling him a chicken, calling him the assassin. Oh boy, it is getting hot down here. The only thing I can tell you is I'm glad that I've got my bitty beer here to cool me down. Bitty beer, the best beer your money can buy. It looks like the cars are getting ready to come on out for Heat 2. I'm hoping that it doesn't come to blows. I'm hoping we don't hold the main event right back here in the pits. But let's go ahead and get round 2 of action going, and let's see who's going to go on to the main event. Back to you, Casey. Thanks for that report, Casey. Yeah, I can definitely tell they're getting heated down there in the pits. But hey, they don't call him the assassin for nothing. He was biding his time. He's got a strategy down there. He is sticking to that strategy, and it paid off for him as he is headed to the main event. It looks like the cars for Heat 2 are out there on the track, so let's go ahead and go on down to the arena, get Heat 2 underway, and let's see who's going to join those other 5 cars in tonight's main event. So the start of round 2 is getting set to begin as we have Patrick Magic Drop Devlin in the 66 Pioneer Sedan. We have Brandon Drumboy Baker in the 67 Classic 500 Sports Sedan. And we have P. Jet Manzanillo in the 66 Jupiter Sedan, Charles Ramrod Porter in the 62 Buckmobile Sedan, James Cast Iron Cast in the 73 Rough Rider Sedan. We've got Christopher the Technician Day in the 60 Victory Sedan, Bill the Conqueror Mazon in the 67 Dolphin Sports Coupe. We've got Pete the Cat Stevens in the 75 Toredo Custom Coupe, the banker Charlie Sichelli in the 67 Dictator Town Sedan. We've got Derek the Dr. Jones in the 68 Des Moines Sedan, and John Smash Johnson Thompson in the 61 Wayfarer Sedan. Let's go ahead and get Heat 2 action underway, as we're going to start off with Patrick Devlin. Can't get much information off the decider die. 1, 1, ooh, that's going to be 3 external and an internal received to car 3. 1, 2, 3. That'll be to Charles Ramrod Porter. So Porter with 3 external right off the bat. Devlin with an internal. And he loses the weak link. So Porter's going to have a chance to go back after Devlin. And we move on to Brandon Drumboy Baker. 3-5 is going to be a skid. And, ooh, that's an unusual result for Drumboy. Let's see what happens here. 56, smoke pouring from under the hood, and the engine light goes on. So Baker out to a very rough start, as smoke is just spewing from underneath that hood before he even gets started. Pete Manzanillo, P. Jet. Next up, 6-6, that's going to be a car check. That's going to be 4 and external delivered to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to Baker to add insult to injury. Now we are on to Ramrod. Let's see if he's going to pay back Magic Drop. He will, but it's going to be a 3-5, and that is a skid. So C, uh-oh, that's an unusual result for Ramrod. Let's see here, 3-4. Ooh, and Ramrod runs or zooms across the arena. A big smash. 2 Magic Drop, 4 external. Looks like he just about caved in the side of that 66 Pioneer Sedan. So Magic Drop and Ramrod going at it here early on as we move on to our second group, starting off with Cast Iron 4-3. That is going to be a skid from him. 6, that's going to be an unusual. So third unusual here. 13, driver forced out of event due to injury. Oh no, so Cast Iron just got going. His car kind of veered off to the edge. They're coming out to check on him, and it looks like he is unable to continue as he is going to break his stick, and the ambulance is driving up. Hope he's all right, but cast iron is out of this competition. Injury right off the bat. That's sad for him. The event must go on as Christopher Day, the technician, is up next for 3, and he is going to take evasive maneuvers. So he is on the clock here as we go to Bill Mazon, the Conqueror. 3-6 is a car check. That's unusual results. Holy cow. 14. Oh, look out. Who's he going to go after? This is going to be big. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, he's invasive though, so he can't be hit. So he's going to go after Pete the Cat Stevens. Holy cow. Bam. 4 external and 2 internal. So Stevens was just an absolute sitting duck there. Did not see the Conqueror rolling across the arena. And let's see if he's going to get some payback on Mazon. Oh, he's the only one they can tack anyway. He is 3-4. He's going to deliver an external of his own, but 2 external of his own. That takes him up to 6 external. So Pete the Cat Stevens only has enough, or can only take 1 more external hit before he is eliminated. We go to Charlie Sichelli. 3-3 is going to be an external and internal delivered to 1, 2, 3 to Jones. External and internal. So we're going to see if Jones is going to pay back the banker. He will. 6-1. He's going to deliver an external, but receive an external of his own. And we go to Smash Johnson Thompson. 4-2 is an external to the car with the least amount of external damage, and that is going to be Sichelli. So that is going to be 4-2 external. Wild, wild first minute as Cast has been eliminated due to injury. 4 unusual events. That was just crazy. Got some big hits, Magic Drop and Ramrod going right after each other. those two must have had some words in the back. Brandon Baker, he is our other Indiana boy along with Ramrod, but he has smoke spewing from that hood, so hopefully he can keep his engine going. If he rolls a 1 or a 6 before his turn, he is out. So we'll see what transpires here in the second minute of heat number 2. Thank you all for joining me tonight. I've been really looking forward to holding this event. And as I forgot to say earlier on in the video, as this is a premiere event, I am actually down in the chat chatting with you guys, so make sure to say hi and let me know your frustrations if you're already out of this event at this point. But we'll go ahead and go on to minute number 2, and we'll start off with the Dr. Derek Jones. 5-1. Ooh, 3 external and an internal delivered to the car with the most amount of external damage. That will be Pete the Cat Stevens. So 5-1 is 3 external, and that is it for Stevens. Stevens goes out in minute 2. So rough. The Dr. Jones knocking out Stevens there. Right at the beginning of minute number 2, we go on to Smash Johnson Thompson. 6-2 is an external delivered to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to Manzalillo. Manzalillo with a chance for some payback. He will take it. 1-5. He is right here. That is going to be a skid. 3 is a C. He's going to receive an external of his own. we go on to the middle group, and Maison the Conqueror. 4-3 is 2 external delivered and an internal received to the car with the most amount of external damage, and that will be Devlin. So 4-3 is 2 external, taking Devlin Magic Drop up to 6, and then the Conqueror with an external of his own. But Ramrod is next. Is he going to knock out Magic Drop? Let us see here. 1-5 is a skid. And uh-oh, we go to unusual again. He may be going after him. 5-4, automatic kill of the car with the least amount in the cluster. That is Maison. Ramrod. Automatic kill of Maison. Jeez. Ramrod is just on a mission. Maison, where is he? Right there. Oh my goodness. So Maison is gone in minute number 2. Ramrod just knocking the doors off people in that 62 Buckmobile sedan. We might have to check him. He might have to go through tech later on. But here we go. Here's Magic Drop. He's got no one to go after but Ramrod. 1-1 is... Oh, big hit there by Magic Drop. That is 3 external to Ramrod. And Magic Drop gets an internal of his own. And he will lose 1, which is just what he just destroyed Ramrod with. Both Ramrod and Devlin, or Magic Drop, both with 6 externals. So the next external hit, and then by either one of them, they'll be gone. Now we come up to Drum Boy. 5-4 is... Oh, we got to check engine. I'm sorry. 2. He stays going. 5-2 is an external delivered. Ooh, external received. 2 internal received. So he just delivers an external to Seychelles, but 2 external of his own, 2 internal of his own. So he's trying out there. This is a valiant effort by Drum Boy. He is going to lose 1 and 1 again. So he loses another internal. So 3 external, 3 internal to Drum Boy, as the technician needs an attack here. He's been evasive. 3-2, and he is going to attack the car with the most amount of external damage, and both of them are 3. So he is going to attack Seychelles. See if Seychelles pays him back. He will. 3-5. That is a skid 1, and that will be an external for Day. Things are absolutely heating up in this heat as we go to minute number 3. Ramrod and Magic Drop just going at it like cats and dogs. Be interesting to see if one of them takes the other out, or if one of them takes each other out. See who ends up here. We got Smash Johnson Thompson, Magic Drop there. The Dr. Jones Ramrod is in the middle group. We are down to 8 after 2 minutes. So already 3 people gone within the first 2 minutes. We will start out with Smash Johnson Thompson. 3-6, that is going to be a car chart. He has no external, but he will deliver an external to, Magic Drop. It was a 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Magic Drop has just been eliminated. Hey, valiant effort. Him and Ramrod were just going at it like crazy. That was a lot of fun to watch between them two. Next up will be Derek the Dr. Jones. 1-5 will be a skid. He's a C driver, and we go to unusual results. 51 showdown. Winner kills opponent. So it's between Jones and Thompson. So Jones needs a 46 or less. He does not get it. 66. Thompson. Smash Thompson. Smash Johnson Thompson. Takes out Jones. So Jones and Devlin are out. That brings us down to 6. So after this minute, this will be we will be getting ready for our main event as Ramrod is up next. 6-3. That is an external and internal delivery to the car with the least amount of external damage. That is Manzanillo. So Ramrod staying alive as Manzanillo will lose an internal. He will lose internal to the Ramrod. Ramrod makes him lose the Ramrod, as we're going to see if Manzanillo is going to pay him back. He is going to go after him. 5-3. Oh, but Manzanillo goes into hiding. So we go on to Drum Boy, who's having engine problems, and he still stays in it. 6-1. He is going to deliver 3 to Ramrod. Drum Boy knocks out Ramrod. Great effort there, as one Hoosier takes out the other. So there can only be one king of Indiana, and it will not be Ramrod. Again, valiant effort between him and Magic Drop. That was a lot of fun to watch. Now we're down to Seychelles and Day. Seychelles 5-5 as a skid will be, oh, Seychelles will stall. But it's not going to matter, as he is on to the main anyway. And here we go. Day 4-2 is he will go into hiding. So that is it for Heat 2, as Manzanillo moves on. Drum Boy Baker moves on, still with engine problems. The Technician Day, Seychelles, the Banker, and Smash Johnson Thompson will move on to Heat 2. So Heat 2 has come to an end. What an exciting heat that was. That was only 3 minutes. 11 drivers, 3 minutes. 6 of them were knocked out. Yeah. So we just have 10 in the main. Whew. That was a lot of fun. So the first heat went 5 minutes. The second heat went 3 minutes. So the crews are down there furiously working on their cars, trying to get them into a much better shape. We're going to take a look in a minute and see who has maybe improved their cars, who has maybe done more damage. But before we do, let's take a moment, go down to the pits, and see how everyone is reacting to that last heat. Whew! Down to you, Casey. Hey, boy, that was a lot of fun. I'll tell you what, I was expecting a lot of drivers to come on back here and be all fired up, especially between Ramrod and Magic Drop. Boy, them two boys really went at it. But they came back, and the first thing they did was jump out of their cars, give each other high fives, cracked a couple of beers, and they're back there sitting next to the grill. Heck, I don't even think they realized what really happened. They might have knocked a couple screws loose in each other. But I figured the other Indiana Hoosier boy, Drum Boy Brandon Baker, I figured he would be, I figured old Ramrod would go after him, you know, one Hoosier knocking out another, but they're back there. Heck, Ramrod's down there helping Drum Boy with his car. They're trying to get that smoke figured out, whatever that's coming from underneath the hood. So it'll be interesting to see there. You know, us Hoosiers, we stick together. And it's looking to be a great main event as we have 10 drivers. And, oh boy, I don't even know what to say anymore. Of course, the alcohol's just flowing through me. I'm just kidding. On back up to you, Casey. Thanks for that report, Casey. You might need to be cut off from those bitty beers the rest of the evening. But it's great to see these competitors all getting along out there and having a great time. So we are set for our main event. And let's go down to the pit. Actually, let's not go down to the pits. Casey might already be passed out down there from all them bitty beers. But let's see how everyone did in their repairs. So we will start off with Brandon Baker. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll a decider die to see if he gets rid of his engine check there. So Bullet, he gets rid of his engine check. Blank stays with him. And Bullet. So Brandon Baker was able to take care of his engine, and because of that, I'm going to go ahead and leave him right where he is. I'm going to say that repair is what repaired him. So Manzanillo, everyone is a C driver. So Manzanillo is, where are you here? Right here. He's got 3 external. So a 1 through 3 clears one of them. And a 6 will damage his car farther. 2, he will get to delete 1 external damage. Now we go to Day, the technician. He's only got 1. Oh, but 6, he crew damages his car further. So Day actually will get an internal and an external. So he loses 4. That might be big for him. Next we go to the Assassin Hunter. He's only got 1 external damage and he will lose it. We go to John Thompson, who is Smash Johnson Thompson. He doesn't even really need to do anything. He is still clean, no damage at all to that car. And the banker Seychelles will lose an external. That drops him down to 3. And then Sejkora, he has 1 external. He will not get to do anything. Nixa will lose an external. David Edstrom, he has 6 external. He won't lose any. And then, Dave Edstrom, he won't lose any. Now we go to Xavier Edstrom, and he won't lose any. So, after our repair round, we have Arnold the Assassin Hunter is perfectly clean. No external, no internal. Then we have Xander Mean Machine Edstrom with 6 external, 4 internal. So 1 more external for him, or 2 internal will end it for him. Then we have Nixa, who has 1 external, 1 internal. And then David Boneyard Beast Edstrom has 6 external, 2 internal. P. Jet Manzanillo has 2 external, 1 internal. Brandon Drumboy Baker has 3 external, 3 internal, and he did just lose that his check engine light. We have the technician with 2 external, 1 internal. Smash Johnson Thompson clean car. Seychelles the banker 3 external, and Sejkora the Highway 1977 with an external and an internal. But before we get into the main event, I just want to say big thank you to you guys for everybody sending me your information and entering into this main event. I've been looking forward to doing this ever since about mid-July. I think that's when Keith accidentally sent me a copy of this game and then told me that, you know, he didn't want it back. He just wanted to, you know, help me out with the channel and everything and just give it away. So big thank you to Keith for allowing me to do this. I would have been more than happy to send the game back to him. You know, I don't want to penalize him for a mistake, but he was gracious enough to let me hold on to the game, and then told me I could, you know, I should give it away on my channel, and then he would help promote it. So, you know, I do a lot of play games on this channel just because of folks like him and Sam, the way they treat their customers, you know, going that extra mile and making sure their customers are satisfied. That means a lot to me. That's why I focus a lot of my efforts on Play Games, because I want to support them and help out in whatever way I can. So, I mean, the way they run Play Games is, again, it really means a lot to me. It's something that I really look at in a company in order to support. So, again, thank you, Keith and Sam, for allowing me to do this. Thank you, everybody, for entering into this Demolition Derby. And Now, without further ado, let's go ahead and get the main event going, and let's see who's going to get a free copy of this game. So, the main event of the evening is about to get started as the Assassin is set to get things underway. Perfectly clean car, no external, no internal damage. 4-2, and he goes into hiding right away. So he is putting that strategy to use. He is on a 2-minute timer, as it is now Xander Edstrom. He is 6 external, 4 internal, 5-1, can't do anything. He's lost that attack. We go to Nixa, the Indians Fanatic, 6-2, and he will deliver an external and internal to the car with the most amount of damage. Ooh, so this is going to take out an Edstrom. 6-2 is external and internal, so it doesn't matter. It's going to knock out whoever. So who's it going to be? It's going to be Xander. 2-1-2. So Xander Edstrom, Mean Machine, has been eliminated. Good run by him. And Boneyard Beast is up now. Does he get revenge? Well, he has to, since Assassin has gone into hiding. 3-1. Edstrom here cannot do anything. He has lost that ability. P-Jet, Pete Manzanillo, up next. 6-4 is an external delivered, 2 external received, and an internal received to the car with the least amount of external damage. That'll be Day. So external for him, and then external, internal. 1. Now we go to Drum Boy Baker, who got that, looks like he got that issue figured out with the smoke. 5-2 is external, external delivered, 2 external received, 2 internal received. So let's see who's going to be at first. It'll be against the Technician, but Baker will receive 2 external and 2 internal. So if he rolls a 1, he is out. So 3. Now if he rolls a 1 or 3, he is out. 3. Drum Boy, gone. Valiant effort by him. As we are down to 8 drivers as we come up on the Technician, Christopher Day, going after Manzanillo, 6-6, but we're going to have a car check. 4-6, that's unusual results. 31, showdown, winner kills opponent. So Day needs a 46 or less. Oh, 33, that went off camera. 33, Day wins. Manzanillo, gone. So Day, I think, knocked out 2 in that round, there, as we were in the first minute of action, and already, what, 1, 2, 3 have been eliminated. Now we go to Smash Johnson Thompson. Perfectly clean car. 4-3 is external, delivered and received. The car with the least or most amount of external damage. That'll be Seychelles. So external, and then external. So we'll see if Seychelles, the banker, pays him back. He will. 6-4 is, where are you, Charlie? Right here. 6-4, and that'll be an XO of his own. So both of them with the same attack. The banker with 5 external now as we go to Seshkora. 2-3 is an external delivered, internal received to the car with the least amount of external damage. That'll be Smash Thompson. And Seshkora with an external 2. So after 1 minute of action, we are down to 7 drivers. Hunter, the assassin, out there sandbagging. You know, say what you want. He's picking his spots. I was actually thinking about throwing that card out just because it had so many of those, but well, I guess he's probably glad I didn't throw it out, and others are probably mad that I kept it in. So we are down to 7 drivers, and Seychelles is up first. 1-1 is, this is all 4 of them. Car with the most amount of external damage, that will be Day. So Seychelles delivers an external and an internal, so Day will lose 1. And then he has an external received and internal received. He will lose 5. So 1 more external by Seychelles and he is done. Smash Johnson Thompson. 3 external, no internal. 4, 6 will be a card chart. He has 3. And Thompson stalls. Now we go to the Assassin. Still perfectly clean car, but he has been sandbagging this entire time. 2, 5. He will skid. 2. No damage. That is a 1. He skidded a little bit too much there and just sideswiped someone, but nothing happened. Well, I guess he did make an attempt, so he's still in. We go to Day, the technician. 2, 3 is external delivered, internal, or external delivered, external received, 2 internal to the car with the most amount of damage. That'll be Seychelles, and Seychelles has been eliminated. So Day with another elimination there. I think that's 3 just in this main as we go to Sejskora. 4, 4 is external received, so he is 2 external. We go to Edstrom. He's got 6 external. 6, 3 is 2 external delivered, 1 external received. That's going to end up knocking him out. Car with the least amount of damage. So that'll be Nixa. That is 2 external, and then Edstrom goes out. So we are down to 5 as Nixa is out next. 5-2 is external received. He's at 4. We are down to 5. Minute number 3. Arnold, the Hunter Assassin, picking his way, picking his shots, ducking and dodging. May not be too popular. I guess in real life you can't blame him. That's just the car that he ended up with. So if anyone's upset about it, I apologize. All right. Actually, what we're going to do here is we are down to 5. This is how it's going to stay the rest of the way. We're going to get through this quick now. Nixa. 6, 5 is a skid. C1, he's going to deliver. I'm going to 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I'll roll both of them. He delivers 1 external to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 to technician. The technician with 6 external. We go to Smash Johnson Thompson. 5, 4 is, he is stalled, I'm sorry. And he will unstall. Always forget about that. So roll for him again. 1, 6 is a car. He is a 3, and he will deliver an external to 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. To Nixa. Nixa's turn's already over, so there's no payback there. Here goes the Assassin. 1, 1 is an external delivered. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 to Nixa. Nixa with 6. So Shkora 2, 1 can't do anything. Oh shoot! I forgot the bonus. I'm sorry. I am not going to use the bonus since I haven't used it at all. I just now remembered. I forgot that last time too, so I apologize. But we are going to check and see payback for Day. He will not pay back. 5-2. He's going to deliver an external, deliver an internal to the car with the most amount of external damage. And that will be Nixa. Nixa is out. We are down to 4 as we go back to the top and smash Johnson Thompson. 5-1 is 2 external delivered. 2, now we're down to 3. 1, 2, 3. Day, the technician, gone. We are down to 3. Smash Johnson Thompson, Arnold the Assassin Hunter, and BJ Highway 1977 Seshkora the Assassin up. 1-4 is an external delivered, external received to the car with the least amount of external damage, and that is Seshkora. So Seshkora with external, and the Assassin finally gets his first damage of the day. Seshkora now, is he going for payback? He will. 6-5 is a skid. 5. Oh, Seshkora stalls. We go back to Johnson. 6-3 is an external delivered to 10. 1-2 to Seshkora. We go to Assassin. 1-1, another external. 1 external delivered to 9. Or, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 to Seshkora. Seshkora really getting picked on here. Who does he go after? Let's see if the payback is even an option. Nope. So he goes 6-3. Let's see if he unstalled. He did. So 6-3 is 2 external and an external received to the car with the most amount of external damage. So that is 2 external and an external of his own. So he is at 6. Smash Johnson. 5-5 is a skid. He is a C. He is going to deliver to Assassin. Assassin with 2 external. Let's see if Assassin is going to pay back. He will. 1-1 again. So he's just like doing avoidance and just tail whipping into people, I guess. So we go to Seshkora. 3-6 is a car. He is a 6. 1. Seshkora stalls once again. We go to Thompson. 1-2 is, oh, he's going to put himself out here. XO exclamation question, his car with the least amount of damage. That'll be the Hunter. So he will deliver internal and external, and in the process takes himself out. Thompson is gone. We'll see what Assassin loses. Uh-oh, 1. I think his last 2 or 3 attacks have been 1-1. So we are down 2-2. Hunter and Seshkora. Hunter 4-4. He is going to sandbag it. So he is on the clock. He might get thrown out for sandbagging. Let's see if Seshkora can get that stall. He gets unstalled with a 4. But Hunter's running around sandbagging here. So let's see if 6-5 is a skid, is a C. 4, he does damage to himself. So he tried to hit Seshkora and ended up damaging himself. He now has 4 external, 1 internal. Seshkora has 6 external, 1 more will knock him out. 1, 2. He is going to play possum a little bit. So he is on the clock. Hunter can't do anything because Seshkora is running around. Seshkora 2-6 can't do anything. What do I do here? I mean, are these two just going to, no, nope, no more. You have got to do something here. You are the last two. I'm not going to eliminate one of you for sandbagging. Hunter, 2-2 is external delivered, and the score is out. And your winner will be Arnold the Assassin Hunter. The crazy way how that ended. Congratulations to Arnold the Assassin Hunter. Even though there's a little bit of controversy in there, I mean, that was the card he was dealt with. I mean, can't really blame him, but congratulations, Arnold Hunter. After this video ends, I will be getting a hold of you and letting you know that the package is on its way. Probably get it mailed out Tuesday, so be looking for that. And again, thank you guys, everyone, for joining. This was a lot of fun. I hope you guys had a lot of fun watching this. I'm currently at about an hour and a half of the video, hoping to get it edited down a little bit. I think I can, but again, thank you guys very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys for all your support, all your likes, all your views, all your comments. It really means a lot to me. And it means a lot for everyone that entered into this and that watched this all the way through. So thank you very much. Once again, congratulations, Arnold the Assassin Hunter. I will be getting that package out to you soon. And until next time, guys, have a great night. God bless.